Welcome to the Rainbow Coast Insurance Brokers and Point Insurance GSFL live stream match of the day. Not just match of the day, but the qualifying final. I'm joined with GSFL Chairman Terry Eaton and Umpire of the Year 2023, Darren Bennett. Hello, gentlemen.
Thank you.
No time to waste. The ball's throwing up. That's unfortunate start in these perfect conditions. And it is perfect conditions, of course. Qualifying final, two top teams. Albany finished one game clear of Railways, and
No, that's right.
so Railways repelled that by Isaac Baum, who's come back and played the last three games after some injury. He set that up beautifully to Taj Williams. He's in a bit of form, Terry.
He's in a bit of form, yes.
Kicked three last week, and throwing his weight around. Might have to get old Beaver Bevan out get his noggin out the way there.
That
So
would be
Taj
nice.
is coming in from the right half forward flank, having a slaughter. It's going to land in the square, hands up, and Railways have brought it away and have found young Duffield. He's come towards the wing on the clubhouse side where Jack's
Kane Shepherd.
Kane Shepherd has taken the mark.
2020 Kleeman medalist, Kane Shepherd.
Katanning boy.
Okay.
Yes, yeah, Katanning Wanderer.
Well, I'm a Beck, so you could argue I'm a Katanning boy, but
Yeah.
far from it. Oh, that's a big tackle.
It's come out in the tackle. It's called play on.
That was Marlon Bennett, took him down.
He loves to tackle Marlon.
Yeah, Cameron Jones got plenty of time. He's going to chip that up over to Bosch. Bosch has had a good year, influential, kicked a number of goals as well. Popped that out to half forward. Sharks, yeah, that's gone. Thought he had a bit more time there, I think.
Yeah. Matt Francis tapped him up and he's going to take the kick and go down to the far wing.
Over on that far side again, Terry. They like it over there.
Hooked inside and picked Mitch Green up.
Yeah, so Mitch Green, he's
He's back in the side, I can see.
Yeah, that's right.
He's had half a season off, hasn't he?
He's played only 3 games since early
games?
June.
Wow.
Very interrupted season, and played last week. As Shepherd drifting forward, as we said, he's a goal-kicking mid, but that's gone across the face, and I think that's hit the point post. That's out of bounds. We'll throw that in.
Yeah, that was Green.
Yeah, so Mitch Green, like we said, interrupted season, big inclusion, but like I
Very
said,
good
played
inclusion.
last week, so
Very good inclusion.
always, you can always trust him. Zach Horton's going to contest that. Dylan Shaw was there and about, but
Yeah, Isaac Baum with the kick out. Onto Robbie Lee with the speed.
well collected.
Doesn't really hit anybody up though.
It's a pretty open game at the moment for
Very
a
open.
qualifying final. Plenty of room, certainly on this side where we are. There's Big Bo Ewan on
Yeah, the
that
big
trusty
bruiser.
left.
Be a ball up.
Yeah.
Who are our umpires today, Becco?
Our umpires are, of course, umpires advisor Ryan Tyndale, Daniel Till and Adam Martin. So you're umpiring tomorrow then, I take it?
Yes, yeah. I've got the game tomorrow. It'll be exciting.
Yes, yeah. It's really anyone's year, isn't it?
It is this year, yes.
Barker, of course, beat Albany last week, 43 points. You know, very high scoring. Oh, hang on, we'll get back to that.
And Greeny.
Yeah, Mitch Green's going to make his influence felt
really.
straight away.
Yeah.
But yeah, like we said, last week Barker won 43 points, 129-86. Very high scoring contest, wasn't it, Terry?
Very good. Yeah.
Barker kicked 10 goals in each half. But we did say Sharks had a dead rubber. They were going to finish on top. And speaking with Jamie Rand before the game, he just wanted to get them through unscathed. Mitch Green leans back on that one. That looks pretty good, straight through.
Yep.
That's going to give him a lot of confidence.
A lot of
I think.
confidence. Kicking into the breeze.
Yeah.
He's
North
actually
right
running
end.
back to the centre. That's a bit of a worry.
And he was just well clear as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had ample time.
So he's already had 3 or 4 touches, so he's up for the game. Which he should be too with his experience.
Yeah, so Railways first score of the game, we said, Mitch Green. Pretty open play, we said. I like it. Looks like how long this is going to continue, I'm not sure.
Yeah, well, compared to the first time, well, they played a few weeks ago, it was very stop and start.
Oh,
wasn't it?
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
there was, I think
was
one
a-
of the umpires did almost close to 10 ball ups in a game. And
There's Mitch Green, he's everywhere.
oh, was that a throw? No.
He's got that away to Scott, Ethan Nee.
Frosty. He's paid that a throw.
Yeah, incorrect
Incorrect
disposal.
disposal. Can't run off the mark.
Oh,
Oh,
he's just had a
umpire's
tangle
taken
with
a tumble.
Stewie Davies and got a
Brock
lost and
Henning-
roll.
Brock Henning's going to switch it. That's not a bad option. There's BB, he's getting plenty older of late. What's happening? There's a big pole right in my way.
Yes. And the umpire said, oh, he's dragged it in. The umpire's paid holding the ball.
Bryce Brasclair again. Looking for Pete, but well played there, Toby Hall. Got in front. Taj Williams nothing's gonna stop him. He's going for tackle number 3. But Hall again. No, here it comes, coming straight back. Where's Pete? Is he being held?
Yes.
Oh yeah, he called it.
Well done.
He was saying, "Look at me, umpire." look at me."
Yeah. He's a smart footballer.
Oh
isn't he?
yeah.
Plays smart football, but I think Toby Hall will be out for a bit of revenge this game.
Okay.
Peaky was all over him in the game across the road a couple of weeks ago, I thought.
Yeah.
So I think he'll want to get a few up on him early, tell him where he's at.
And we've covered Albany. This is probably our 3rd game, Terry, in 5 weeks, and there's no way Pete will miss this. Not a chance.
Commentator.
Commentator's curse.
He's got a nice run, hasn't he?
Very deliberate. Oh, he's faded.
He has faded it.
He faded
It's the commentator's curse.
I'll take that one.
It's a very interesting kick. He does kick it low, so you'll see quite often he does run around the mark for that. But obviously this time the wind playing factor.
Like I said, he does try and kick it low. Remember Kerry last week, the week before, he ran really close to the man on the mark very often, and whether he's done that again. Oh, that's a nice handball. Is that Robbie Lee?
Brings it into the 50.
Onto the left, and there's Zilm.
Oh, well done.
Zilm's been a good foil for Brett Peake of late.
Yeah, very good. And that was well defended. Good assistance there from Ethan Neater.
Zilm's got about 23, 24 goals this
He's
season.
had a very good year.
So Sharks attacking, can't quite hit the big sticks at the moment. And chip that over to Mitch Green.
That's his 3rd possession already, isn't it?
Purple patch. Is it a purple patch from the start of the game?
Well, at least for the.
What if he keeps going?
I can see. Has Jaden Scott started the game? Because I can see that he's over on the bench.
Yep, there he is. Certainly listed. Whether he's carrying an injury, because he's going in as one of the Cleveland medal favourites.
Yeah.
He's kicked. What's he kicked? He's played 14 games, 9 goals. He's got 7 best as well. So
Wow.
yeah, he's
It's
been
interesting
in
to
form.
see him on the sideline.
Also, Logan Stubber, vice captain, starting on the bench. So
He just entered the fray.
he's just here.
Yep.
Yeah, just about to come
Just
on.
about
So
to come on.
whether they're want some of their big dogs to come in just after things have settled down a little bit and start throwing their weight around, but otherwise I'm a bit bemused as well, Darren, as to why they're starting on the bench.
Maybe Greeny said to Jaden, "Look, I've got it." You never know.
He said, "Wait till my purple patch finishes, and you can come on."
Yeah.
But I know Scott and Stubber would be itching to get out there, and look out when they do.
Oh, great.
That's well played, Luke and Jack, but cough that up.
Straight to Railways.
Young Gorn.
Tommy Gorn, Man Mountain, Bambi, I think would be a good name for him. He's only about 17. There's Big Bo Ewan on that left. He's going to look for is that Horton. Joel Wan, back to Horton. He's going to have just going to chip that over.
Oh, great kick.
And
Didn't see him running in.
Hayden Sproxton, they played that well.
Hayden Sproxton then salutes the goal to give Railways take them up to 2 goals and the Sharks 2 points. 10-point lead to Railways early in the first quarter.
So Railways, well played there, Bo Ewan. Just we have a quick check of the AFL scores, Terry, and Carlton just can't. They're 1 point behind. They just can't quite
1 point down.
break that lead,
minutes to
which
go.
is and then of course the big one, Essendon, Greater Western Sydney. Essendon, of course, not wanting to play finals this year. We think it's better in our long-term interest not to play it, so we will be dropping that
Come
one.
on, Mr. Red and Black. What are you
Dropping that one later today as they're throwing it up again. Have a bounce. Have a bounce. Railways. Oh, he
Left it behind.
spent that before. There's St Jack. He's got the ball on to Fraser Eaton. Any relation, Terry?
He is a relation, yes.
Okay, well let's cover what relation before we
Oh,
say too
no,
much
it's
about
just-
Fraser Eaton.
It's too far down the family tree.
Okay.
Just leave it at that.
Okay. Not some illegitimate. No, let's not go there.
It's a family show.
Well, Railways, well played. There's Mitch Green still on that purple patch, and he's starved. That's straight through the middle. Mitch Green.
Mitch Green.
I called him Mitch Purple
Yeah.
after that.
Yes, a very good chain of events there. Good just the handball, good
Yeah,
attack on the
they've-
ball, and they've carried it forward.
That's 2 goals in a row in, what, 3 minutes where they've
That's
done
3
nice link-up handball. They haven't panicked too much. They're using the conditions, and like we said, it is open, and they're using that.
And a lot better start than when they last met,
Yeah.
when Railways kicked 4 points straight.
Yeah. And Sharks just look a little bit, again, the perceived pressure we've spoken about in previous weeks, Terry, where I think it was young Bockman.
Bockman, yeah.
He'd spent it before he got it. So there's Tinny, he'll throw it up. No, that's guaranteed.
Good tap from
There's
Davies.
Bryce Glasgow, well read, out of the centre. He's kicked
Isaac Baum.
kicked at the grass. Bit of battle. That's Harrison Hordacre had it for a minute, but Taj Williams with a big tackle. I think that's out of Martin. Says, "Give it to me."
short and the taller as Tinny goes by. Swap ends or zones.
Nice quick hands out there. Railway's going to Bo Ewan again on that left. That's a great kick. It's just a little bit high for one. He's going to recover first anyway. There's players on. Players on everywhere.
Oh, great mark. Is that for Sproxton?
Ray Daniels.
Ray Daniels, son of the legend Alan Shorty Daniels.
Yeah, the
who's
mad.
who's in the crowd today, so
Shorty's in the crowd.
he's in the crowd.
Okay. Is he when you say in the crowd? At the bar? Just there. So, Jaden Scott is
Jaden Scotty's out there now.
out on the field, and Logan Stubbers.
And Craig Frost just returned to the ground, and then today he's celebrating his 150th game for Railways.
Yeah.
And a legend of the status because he of course played 150 for Ejuka before he came over to WA.
That's a great kick.
Medal.
And he's
Ray Daniels.
Yeah. Would have been a talk if it was Alan, but he's done the old good old drop punt.
I did see him earlier, but I can't find him.
Okay, so Railways racing away now, 4 straight, kicking very well on goals, Terry.
They are. They've,
Sharks had a bit of a play there for a few minutes, but can only manage a couple of points. Railways certainly using the ball a lot better. Coming up, it's 14-minute mark already, and valuable lead.
Yep, early days. Early days.
He's quite warm out there as well, so it'll be, you know, the second half will be interesting to see how they play.
Glasgow with another centre clearance. They've got to start taking advantage of this, and they're going to
Mark has been paid.
paying that. Isaac Baum.
Isaac Baum.
He's been threatening. Up there, but good play from Bryce Glasgow. Like I said, he's been in form, but those centre clearances are invaluable, especially in
Quick hands from
conditions like today.
quick hands from Tars Williams. Got him on the run.
Yep. His form, he's faded that left as well,
Yep.
just like Peak, so these are bad misses. They could have had a couple of goals up by now. Railways have been really good at bringing the ball out so far. They've sort of been a little bit unchallenged. Gone very wide. Brett Peak.
Oh, there he is again.
Mitch Green.
Mitch Green.
He said, "Oh,
Pass up to the
oh,
half-back
Pete."
flank and
Lucky
Hayden
Kale.
Spoxton.
Is that Hayden, is it?
Yeah.
You've got better vision than me, Terry.
There's Lucky Kale.
Look, there's a lot of loose men for Railways at the moment, isn't there?
Yeah.
Here we go, McLean, the captain.
Oh, I think they're
you
gonna
can't do that.
Yeah.
Well played,
Captain
Tate.
Tate, the intercept king. He has been of late. Not a lot on. He's probably going to come down the line. No. He's going to switch
Short.
ways.
Wow.
Scott. Oh, Scott loves those sort of things. Bryce Glasgow with another possession. He's gone wide. Bachman's got this. He can get this and run. Oh, he spent it again. That's two. But he's recovered. Oh, now
That's number 3.
now Jack Day spent it. And this might be the difference. Sharks had an open run there, and they spent it twice. And Railways, whenever they get it, seem to take full advantage.
Another thing that's quite interesting looking at the team list is Sharks, when they did beat Railways, had a lot of youth. They had Caleb Sarong, Caleb Sarong,
Come on.
Caleb Jermaine playing for them. They had a few Colts players, and it's interesting that they've gone with more seniors. So
Trying to take advantage of their point system.
yeah, it could be, yeah. Well, like just dropping it out there, hey.
Cameron Jones.
It's always handy off halfback, Cameron Jones.
Taj Williams, he's popped that up nicely. It's a good kick to Hordacre. He's just giving it enough air there for Hordacre. He's a talented player. He's going to chip that over.
Oh,
Taj
Taj
Williams.
Williams.
He can play on if you recover. Pete doesn't like it going to ground.
No.
They're going to wrap that up. And again, probably you could say another bit of a wasted opportunity by the Sharks.
Well, I've had plenty of inside 50s.
That's right.
With, with only 3
And a
points
couple
as
of
result.
very deliberate shots on goal. And
Mm.
yeah, like you said, the end result is 3 points. Railways 4 goals straight, and it's nearly the 18-minute mark. The game before, of course, bit of a thriller. Royals reserves went down by 2 points
Yeah.
to the Sharks reserves.
There's been some close games, all right, from the start. The 16s, Railways beat Albany by 2 points, 8-6 to 8-4.
Well, okay.
And the Colts Royals 10-5 to beat Albany 9-8, 3 points. So
I believe Albany had a shot to win the game about 15 metres out
after the siren.
after the siren and blew it. Blew the chance. I saw Daryl Panizza outside, and no, you couldn't have made a happier person at that time. He
does get happy, Daryl.
He told me, he thought, yeah, occasionally, yeah. Coached me for about 48 years, and I saw him smile twice, so memorable occasions. But yeah, he was saying he felt like he won the lotto today. So
He's got 2 weeks to go.
Cameron Jones getting a little bit of the ball
Yeah,
off to
Collier.
Mitch Collier, who's got his first touch, but he's been playing. He's in a bit of form at the moment. There's Brett Peak. He's going to have a snap, but that's not going.
That'll
Out of
bounce.
bounds.
That'll bounce in the right full forward pocket. And you got
Yeah,
to
so Mitch Collier, like we touched on, he's played the last 3 games. He played some reserves earlier in the year, but we've been very impressed with his ball use.
Him and young Aidan Clark, I was really impressed
Yes,
as
yes.
well.
So that's
Lewis Bosch.
yeah, another sort of shot out the pack. Maybe had a little bit more time, so 4 points to 4 goals straight.
Makes all the difference.
Railway's got numbers, going to bring this out towards
Club
Matthew
outside.
France. Luke St. Jack's going to pop it back up. Oh, that's a great one. That's well read.
Zilm.
Well read, Jaden Zilm. There was the two Railways guys almost looking at each other, and Zilm's come from the back. But a nice kick from St. Jack to pop it up. Bit of a chaos ball. And what I've seen of Jaden Zilm, I'm backing him from here, Terry. I'm backing him. We're right behind him. Right in front of two of the best ice creams I've ever seen. Jaden Zilm, very deliberate. Poked it up, let the wind
There
bring
you
it
go,
back
well
perfectly for him. He knows how to use the breeze. This is his home ground. First goal to Sharks on the board. That'll give him some confidence. Terry going in because we're after the 20-minute mark. Like we said, they've got enough of the ball. They just haven't been able to convert to the scoreboard. So.
Yeah, Railways have defended pretty well at the moment, but yeah, they've had a couple of opportunities and haven't let them slip. So.
And Sharks, not too sure what the stats are, but Sharks probably got the better of the centre clearances, I think.
Inside 50s as well.
Thank you, Calvin Sims from the Albany Advertiser.
That's alright.
As Ryan Tyndale's going to throw this up, big Stewie Davies, nice tap. This is maybe why their centre clearances are so good. Davies going to follow up with a boot off the ground. As George Bachman didn't spend it this time.
Oh,
And a
great.
nice mark. Isaac Baum starting to find a bit of form. He's going to swing around, centre it up. Who's there? No one. No one from Sharks.
As he does, running back, takes
Yeah.
a great saving mark.
I like the intent from Baum there. Swing round and
Get on with it.
low kick, but unfortunately no one else read that for the Sharks. We're on the very far side. Ryan Tyndale says, give it to me, have another bounce down. 22nd minute mark. Railways will be happy with this, I think, because it's, if anything, Albany might be leading, like we said, centre clearances inside 50s, but Railways just been able to convert.
To score it.
You're going to have another go here.
He's found Jack Steele.
Oh, nice
Oh,
lead. Mitch
Green.
Green.
Plays on quickly.
Yeah.
Hits up Zach Gordon.
Mitch Green's come
On the
back
man.
in better form than
He
he's
has.
been.
Obviously, the Hammy's doing all right.
Career best form, I'm arguing. Each time he's touched the ball, something good has happened.
He has.
He's been resting up forward there for a little while. He didn't have much of it, and as soon as he gets near it, he's made things happen.
And you'd be backing Zach for this, wouldn't you?
Yes. Yeah, certainly.
Straight in front.
All, looks pretty much
45
straight in
metre
front. It's a nice action.
Goal umpire doesn't even move.
No, not in doubt. Not in doubt. So again, Railways.
Goal
Cannot
umpire
miss.
Donaldson just stepped up to the mark and gave the two-hand salute.
How big is the
So Railways 5 goals straight, but I think part of that is where they're getting the ball is a big say in it. They've had very deliberate set shots, and from some of their big guns as well. So 5 goals straight, Railways.
They seem to be playing almost a loose man on half forward here as well. There doesn't, Sharks don't seem to be manning up as much as you would expect. Maybe it's
Sharks looking a bit confused down back already.
yeah.
Who's on
Maybe
who.
it's a zoning tactic that they want to play. Very interesting.
It's Davies again with another dominant ruck.
Former Claremont Colts player.
Okay.
Yeah.
How old is he now?
I wouldn't know. It'd be early 20s.
Okay.
Looks like, yeah.
Yeah. Nice tackle out there from Eden, and perfect conditions down here in Albany today for football.
Lovely. Bit of breeze, but it's
Tiny bit of breeze, might be coming up a bit later, and tomorrow conditions look okay. Maybe not as good as today, but still good for footy. Been a bit of a showcase for footy, the weather lately, Terry.
It has been.
absolutely.
Here's our man Jaden Scott.
Yeah. That trusty left. Mitch Green. Oh, he got called
he
out.
leaves it.
I reckon he could have.
He leaves it. Yeah,
Could have got it.
That's the man,
Daniels.
Mr. Daniels. Plays on quickly.
Scott on that left.
Left.
Sort of coming back. Where's Green?
Oh,
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's Jack
Steele.
Railways. Each time they go forward, the conversion rate's incredible.
It is.
And it is. Oh, here we go. Carlton hit the front.
Carlton has survived.
Oh, it's full time.
Full time.
Oh my
A
God.
very big
Here we
kick up
go.
the pants today. They end up winning 91-87 against the Suns up there on the Gold Coast. I think they must have been up there for a holiday and they had to really step up to win it.
Got Jackson here in the box, my little boy. You get to live another day with Dad now after that win.
Oh. You mean you can afford him?
It was a good bet. Yeah, Essendon, that's the way. Throw it down and who's going? Back to the back.
And that's quarter time.
I was just coming back.
Yeah.
So
Quarter
time, Railways leading 6 goals, 36 points to the Sharks. 1 goal, 4, 16. Yes, it's, 10. So it's a long way back from there, but there's a bit of breeze out there. But it'll settle down. So
Railways will be extremely happy with that quarter. Like we said, their inside conversion rate is very high. They're getting it to the right people. They're getting it in the right positions, and yeah. So we shall take a break, and we'll be back in a couple of minutes for the second quarter.
you got it.
ACC.
Yep. Got young Albany and Mia.
Oh yeah.
Okay, welcome back to the second quarter of the Rainbow Coast Insurance Brokers and Point Insurance GSFL live stream match of the day. Qualifying final between Albany Sharks and Railways. Of course, the winner going on to the grand final, like we said, joined by GSFL Chairman Terry Eaton. Welcome, Terry, again to the second quarter. And umpire of the year 2022, Darren Bennett. Welcome, Darren.
Very excited to be here. Thanks, Becco. Thanks for the invite.
Anytime. Of course, we did the game up in
The door
Mount
was
Park.
open, you just walked in.
Last week, of course, we had Vikings player Colin Collier just wander in, not realising that he was on air, but we were hoping to trip him up there, but yeah, he was a bit short for words in the end.
Very unlike Colin.
Yeah. As here we go. Tyndale about to throw it up. Davies again looking for Glasgow, and why not? They've had a bunch of centre clearances there.
Did you see what that was for, Terry?
No.
In the back.
No, in the back. Typical full forward free kick, isn't it?
Oh, Brett Beeks hit that hard. He's looking for the Shepherd, but he sort of missed his player there. They're going to bring it back to Glasgow. He's had a couple of possessions in a big bad hurry. There's Robbie Lee.
Robbie Lee.
Cleaned up, but it might be friendly fire there.
Yeah, I think Zilm got him, his own teammate coming out.
Yeah, Lee's going to run round on that left. He's going to poke it up. It's
Looking for Brett Peak, who's triple teamed.
Zilm out of the pack, and it's going to fade again.
Another point.
Another point, 1-5. So probably tells the tale. It's even scoring shots, and it's pretty even across the ground, but just not on the scoreboard.
Well, it's almost like history's repeating itself for the last time they met. You know, just the opposite teams kicking all the points.
Railways kicked 6-16 last time
6-16,
to 8 goals
yeah.
4.
To lose by 2.
But again, it was Terry and I did that game, and it was a very even game, wasn't it, Terry?
It was,
Didn't
yeah.
really.
A lot of pressure.
22 scoring shots to 12 didn't really tell the tale at all of that game.
Yeah.
Here we go, a rare boundary throw-in, as you mentioned, Darren, after the end of the first quarter.
Yes.
Stu Davies been dominating the ruck. Where are we? We're on that far side. Bit scrappy early. We were just saying how open the first quarter was. Maybe this is part of the Sharks' plan because Railways took full advantage when they could. Bachman getting a bit of it now out on this wing. He's going to go short of Bryce Glasgow. He's having a purple patch like green.
As well.
He's going to play on quickly. I don't know the wisdom of that.
No.
Peake was double teamed and not even in the right spot. Don't even know why he was actually calling for it, really. So Railways dodge another bullet there.
They're about to bring it back in through Isaac Baum. So they must have Isaac Baum starting in the middle at this quarter, which normally he's down forward in the pocket.
He sort of started I thought he started middle early and then went forward.
Then went forward, yeah. He's still resting his knee, which he did during Country Week.
Yeah, like I said, this is his third game back.
Mm.
So it's sort of building up. So I think maybe they give him a bit of a run and then send him forward. But
Oh!
Kind of kicked it straight into
Straight into the
water.
man at a mark, and has he hit him high? No, umpire says no.
Bring it back here. There's Bachman. Well positioned because he's playing on this wing, so it's going to Railways again going to repel it, but it's going to have a bit of a
Pitch to kick, isn't it? Yes. Almost like junior footy.
Yeah, Davies maybe look to switch the play. He's just going to poke that up into a nest of Railways. They're going to raffle that. Mitch Green.
Takes a saving mark, left half back.
It's not like he can't even find it himself. Now they're kicking it to him.
He's got the ball on a string.
Literally. Railways bring that up. That's a nice kick.
And Duffield marks on the wing.
Certainly favouring that wing, but they're going to cut that off, and that's Kane Pinney.
Yep, they're reliable Kane Pinney.
Been a bit quiet today. Very good player, of course.
Sensational.
But
a beautiful kick in the footy
quiet.
too.
Oh, great kick.
And that's Wardaker starting to come into it. Seen him play good games where he's kicked certainly a handful of goals. That's a great pass to Zilm, who's starting to impose himself.
about 40,
Good
45.
foil, as we said, for Brett Pete.
Very good foil. Considering he had three to four Railways players on him, it's a great grab.
Looks like he's growing another 6 inches since last game, Terry. I'm not sure what's going on
So
there.
he's a big boy.
And you could say they need this, Sharks, just so they don't continue the yips. I think, he sunk that.
Yeah. That's his second.
And that's the Sharks' second. And sometimes you need it not just for yourself, but for the team to all that work
Get
you
that
do.
lift,
And so the yips can spread across the team. So
Well, it's been all Sharks this quarter.
that's
so
right.
far.
That's right. Maybe this is the scoring end. The North Road, the infamous North Road end.
Infamous North Road end.
Okay. Yeah.
Looks from the trees, Terry, the breeze has sprung around. Can you read that?
Yeah, what, in Cam Newbold's notes? No. Cam indicated that the breeze has sprung around, so Sharks kicking with a breeze at the moment, probably 2 to 3 goals.
Mitch Green's gone into the centre to contest this one with Isaac Baum, the 2 injury guys. That's probably a good matchup for both
probably
clubs,
is a good
actually.
matchup.
Both number 9s. And Mitch
And
Green,
Mitch Green comes out with it.
No surprises there. Oh, big
big
spoil.
spoil.
Was that Penny, I think?
That was Penny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Worth a kick, that one. Right, that's an intelligent little topo.
And
There's
who
Mitch Green.
is it? Mitch Green again.
Who's there? It's a nice kick towards. Is that
That was Zach Horton. Juggling mark.
nice kick back though?
Cameron Jones.
Yeah.
Great
There's
kick.
young Mitch Collier.
Mitch Collier.
As we said, good user of the ball. You're under pressure now, Mitch. All eyes are on you. Just got to think about it. And then, Rowers got the numbers, but sort of messing around with a bit with some handball. But they're going to come out okay. Just give it to Mitch Green. He said, give it to me.
Yeah.
Why not?
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Or
nice.
what is that umpire? Let's give it to me.
He went to call a number of
He went to
things.
call a number of
He was
things.
calling it high and holding the ball
Maybe
at the
somebody,
same time, and then
maybe somebody was in his ear on the radio.
yeah, it's like he was arguing with himself out there. So yeah, scrappier quarter than last. A lot of throw-ups that we didn't have in the first quarter. Robbie Lee, yeah, just can't quite pick that up. He had the run of it, and
Be another baller.
another one.
I think this will really test the fitness of Davies out there as well. I know that he only played half a game last week. Came off, I think, with a knee injury. So it'll be interesting to see how he pulls up today, especially if there are going to be a lot of ball ups.
So who is his resting ruckman?
Zilm.
Zilm, last week they had Lewis Bosch.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, Bosch,
He pretty much rucked once Davies went off, but it's not Lewis's forte.
No, and you don't want to have Zilm out there for too long, robbing. He's been the only goal kicker for Albany thus far.
Yeah. I mean, they might need to get a Conor McCandless up there, helping out as well, if required. I think that was Kane Shepherd. Quick snap around the corner. Onto Bo Ewan, who holds it up. That's his forte. Pick up the ball and just hold it in. You know.
Another bounce.
Is that Bo?
I think that's Jack Steele, that one.
Number 15.
15.
For Railways.
Is there a number 15 for Railways? There isn't a number 15. Maybe it was Jack Steele.
We'll give Jack the benefit.
Yes.
Oh, that's.
Oh, there we go. Called that a push.
It's George
Bachman's
Yeah,
had a few
yeah.
touches this quarter, hasn't he?
He's had a very good quarter. Like I
Found
said,
his legs.
spent it a few times
Few
early
times
in the first, but yeah, he's been told to settle. Pete said, give it to me.
Brett Peake wants a stat.
He's going long.
He wants a stat.
He's mungled that, but that might be okay. The chaos ball's paid off.
Isaac Bourne?
I think that's
Yeah,
Bourne.
Isaac Bourne, yeah.
I think that's where Pete was heading. The kick didn't look good, but would have carried all the 50 with that breeze. And Bourne, so what you're going to do here, Terry, is going to pop it up towards the left-hand goalpost and let it swing back.
Big kick. I think this will be into the breeze of it. There you go. 9-9.
He's out on the full.
Out on the full.
Yeah. Couldn't try to kick it too hard, perhaps. Not reading the North Road end.
Great reply.
And that's Harrison Hordacre.
He's having a good game.
Yeah.
He's had a few.
Ex-Railways boy.
Yeah. Oh, is he?
Move across to play with a couple of his teammates.
Oh, there you go.
Buddies.
So he played a game earlier in the year, would have kicked a good 4 or 5, and certainly had a hand in a few others. He was about best on ground. Got a lot of talent. This will certainly test him from this pocket. Home ground though. Pops that up, and that's out on the full. That's 2 out on the full.
Wow.
So
Kept it low though.
home ground advantage not doing anything for the Sharks. And again, some more wasted possessions up forward with some deliberate shots, and Railways, like we said, are just getting the ball in better positions to take their shots. Hence the score, 2 goals, 5-17, Railways 6 goals straight. Past the 10-minute mark now.
It's definitely is there a score at end, isn't it? Oh, Zil, intercept mark.
Zil was on his own.
Very interesting play there from Railways. They kicked it across goal. Maybe I don't know why they'd want to play out this side. Maybe they'd want to try something new, but it obviously didn't work.
Now Zil should learn from his mistakes. Just hang that out left. It has, but it's not going to come back this time.
Stay left and well left.
2 goals, 6.
Yeah.
So you think Railway's going to learn from their mistakes, Darren? They're going to go
I think they might.
straight up towards the ruckman, towards
Yeah,
the boundary line, just
yeah,
like
more
we did
safe
back
this
in the
time.
1970s.
Yes.
Yeah, he's just not even looking this time.
Matthew France to bring
Gone
the
as
ball out.
far as he can wide. It's a pretty good kick. But Sharks got the numbers.
On another shot on goal, and it is a point.
Point to
Yeah.
St. Jack.
Might add a little bit more time there, a bit time to, I don't know, like lead this side
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
Oh, they're coming out there again.
No, he's still within the 25, so it has to be recalled. Can't be used. Ryan Tyndale will be all over that.
Toby Hall out wide. Bit of a tangle up behind the play here.
Down the field. Notice there that Bryce Blasco did block Ryan Davies off the play. Not sure if we saw that on camera, but that's what the free kick is for.
Nothing in it. Play on. Oh, great mark.
Marlon Bennett.
Marlon Bennett going back, took a great mark in front of
The
James
big
Scott
fish.
The big fish.
Big fish is off. Railways again got the numbers. Off to Stubber. He's got time to switch it across.
there. Finds Daniels. Daniels takes the bounce. He's heading
Who's
forward.
there?
He's
Who's
got a
leading?
teammate.
Oh, they've switched that play
Well
well.
played.
Jack Steele. About 40 out. Probably stretching his limit for how far he can kick, but he'll give him an opportunity.
And not sure if Horton wanted the ball too much or just did that lead where he brings the, he takes the players with him wide.
Or
Steele not too confident, he's going to play on. He can hang this out with the wind. It's coming back. No, it's going to not quite, but it doesn't matter.
Is that Zach?
Yep, Zach Horton takes a great mark in the goal square.
In the goal
Has
square.
dropped short.
Sharks are claiming they touched it, but
Straight in front. 2 metres out. You'd think you'd sit.
yeah, and
Kick this one.
again, this is another example where Railways are getting the ball for their deliberate
Straight
shots. So
Thank you very much. That
Must
ball
have
has
been
gone
great.
over the fence.
Which now moves Railway score along to 7 goals straight, 42 to the Sharks, 2 goals, 7, 19.
to everybody.
Valuable goal for Railways. It's
Very valuable.
a nice steadier. They've gone forward a couple of times and then they've got one on the board. So 9 scoring shots to 7.
Great effort.
Great effort from the
It's just clean use of the ball.
the guy
Very
who's about
clean
to
use of
lead
the ball,
the
yes.
fence back too. I think that looks like his job.
Yeah.
He's just
he hasn't paid his admin fee, or
He's-
maybe he has.
Oh, give him a free ticket.
Give him a free ticket.
yeah, he's hanging there waiting for the next one. So well done.
Why not?
Ryan Tyndale is going to throw this up. Stewie Davis obviously taking a rest because you're right.
That is Lewis
Bosch
Bosch.
has gone into the ruck.
And Mitch Green's come up with a free kick with a push in the back.
Mitch Green must be possession number 10.
Yeah, this would be 11.
Possession number 11. The purple patch continues.
Yeah, I know. It's just purple patch for a quarter
I mean,
and a half. I'm not sure if that is.
Maybe going forward, Becco, we might just see him as a punch, but what do they call him? A hit player every second or third game. Just bring him on.
yeah.
Get him 40 possessions and best on.
Well, if Railways win this today, you can have a rest next week and play the grand final. But yeah, good signs for Railways.
Great signs.
And Stubber, he's met solidly.
Handball is Scott. Green kick.
Another kick. Up to Kane
Kane
Shepherd.
And they've called
Oh.
that 50.
No, you can stop it now.
Hang on.
No, I don't
What's he
think.
going to do? No, he's reversed his own 50.
Well, you think Stubber would know a little bit smarter, pushing him over after he's taken the mark and the
Martin
umpire's
was
blowing the whistle.
Martin was confused earlier with the holding the ball high decision when he come running in, signalling both, and he's done the same thing here. So. Things
It's probably their kick.
things starting to simmer.
Great
Well,
kick.
No, it's just gone.
Hung out.
It's gone a little bit too far right, I think. But yeah, a few little spot fires around
There
the
is a
ground.
few little spot fires. Yes, the umpires would be onto that.
Taj Williams makes nice space there. But yeah, a couple of the big dogs sort of making themselves known to each other. Of course, grand final at stake, so no one wanting to do anything too silly, just letting them know who each other are.
Keep your
Terry.
powder dry. Keep your powder dry. There's big games to come. Ball is out of bounds over in front of the Retravision scoreboard, which reads Sharks 2-7, Railways 7-1. Ball's into play. Mitch Green's
Oh,
come out.
well
beautiful.
read. Possession number 12.
It's falling short though.
But Kane Pinney had a few interceptions
Everett.
now, yeah.
And that's 50 metres.
50.
Maybe encroaching. Didn't see what that was for.
No idea. Hey,
Was
Abuse.
it from from Railways player? Quickly plays
That's
on.
that's the kick, Sharks. That's the kick we're looking for.
Here we go, Robbie Lee, left footer into the middle, drifts across the face, through for a point.
But that's what Sharks want to do, is bring it out this side. Maybe panicked a bit. Robbie Lee sort of thought the breeze might do it because there's a big kick from outside 50. Okay, so
Ball is out of bounds in front of the
Right in front of us.
the commentator's
What?
side. Now, what is interesting is
For
I've
the
noticed
first time.
that
yes,
Logan Stubber's playing.
yes,
So obviously his knee is ready.
yeah, amongst other things, yes.
good second third effort there by young Josh Starfield. Has carried the ball about 30 metres up.
And he's called for a hold.
Yeah.
He's going to win a free kick.
For a hold.
That fella's shown a bit of endeavour today. He's
To Mr. 150.
Pops. That's all. Oh, Kane Shepherd, well
Kane
picked
Shepherd
up.
again.
Oh, that's got to be in the back, doesn't it? There's
Stubber
Stubber,
again.
Horton.
Stubber's had a very good quarter. I must admit, he has been all over the ground, so setting things up into the forward line. It's good to see.
And again, Horton in good position here. I mean, he is be kicking from
52, right on 50.
right on
taking everything
50.
of his best, that's for sure.
Not beyond him.
Oh, he
Pokes
he's
this up.
short.
Oh,
That's a good.
And who was that?
Oh!
Touch ball. Is that touched off the mark? looks like.
Have to have been because he took it on his chest.
Yeah.
And he was the man in front. So I'm not really sure how that was touched because it was a chip kick over the top. Anyway, Tyndale was there. We'll carry on. Keen to make amends, Railways.
Ryan Davies. Another mongrel kick out to no one in particular.
It's young Collier, well picked up. He's just going to force that forward. There's a race on now.
He's dived on it. He's
Glasgow.
dived on it.
That's
He's dived on it.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. He said, would have said he's had prior. Careful, Mitch Collier. Ross Glasgow's just, after all that hard work, he's just hooked it right.
Oh, he's
God!
come in. And
Gone
again, that's
again.
twice in a row.
That's right.
Mr. France.
What is he doing? He's in heavy traffic, but
He is in
he's the
traffic.
only one that doesn't know it. Watch out for Matt France if you're on a roundabout. Peaks off about 4 and a 1. Zilm's going to impose himself on that, and they'll be happy to hold that up because that was gone. Well done, Zilm.
Peak, I think, is yet to hit his straps in this game. He's only had a few touches so far.
He's been threatening all game.
Yeah, he's been threatening, but, you know, yet to see the peak performance.
Speaking of Peak, he's at the bottom of the pack there. Comes off Jaden Scott's boot, and they're going to throw that in. We passed the 20-minute mark, so Rowers be happy with this. As we said, this seemed to be the scoring end. 7-1 Thread Sharks 2-8-20. There's Stubber again, Darren.
Yes.
Getting plenty of it. It's a nice kick too. Didn't panic.
Plays on quickly.
Rowers spilled that, but they've got time to bring that back in. But that is Brock and bring it out this side. That's the call.
Looking
but his kid,
for-
Jaden
looking
Scott,
for
straight at the
Zil.
chest, who's going to play straight on. He's going to kick it to grass out towards
Wanty.
Joel Want, who's been very
Pretty
quiet.
on one. Well done, Bosch.
Want, course kick 43 goals.
Good kick
this
up to
season.
Fraser Eden, who plays on quickly. Inside 50. Long kick.
Zilm.
Looking for Zilm.
Mitch Colley had a chance there, but Waller's going to bring that back again.
And that's Cameron Jones. Great mark. Well played.
Is that,
Top of the 50. Looking
yeah.
for Blasco. He's done well. Quickly plays on. And that is Hordacre.
Albany could have raffled that. There was about 3 of them there. It was a good lead from Taj Williams again, sort of breaking open. Glasgow has had an excellent game, and Hordacre had a very good quarter. They just need to finish off, though. That's
They
the
do,
problem.
yes. Yeah. He's had a few shots from this angle, so you'd think you'd know by now where to put it. You'd be aiming for what? Left-hand goalpost?
Yeah, just pop it up, let the wind bring it back. It's a
That's what he
good-looking
does.
kick.
Straight through the middle.
Yes. Live and learn, Harrison, live and learn. And that's an invaluable goal for Sharks. Move up to 3-8 now to 7-1. And again, just gives that team that bit of confidence that all that work they do and they can finish off with a goal. So, Hordacre, Zilm and Peak now.
There we go.
Three-pronged attack down there.
What do you think of Blake's prospects for the Cleaning? I obviously haven't done enough Sharks games to umpire. Blake Blascow.
Bryce,
sorry.
I said Blake. I was
Is
on.
he, will he be top 3, top 5?
I
do you
think he's
think?
certainly in the top 5. Yeah. He's certainly a very good.
It's funny because, as we said, we only do the one GSFL live stream match of the day, and each time we've watched, he's certainly been among the best players.
Yeah.
By a mile. I've done a few Barker games, and I've liked Darcy Wallinger's game. I've liked Lee Pavlich, Zach Jackson, and of course Daniel Patching, who's the coach's favourite.
Coach's favourite, yes.
4 out of the 6 pick Patching. So again, when you're watching a game, you, as opposed to reading about it, you can only read into it so much.
Oh,
Young
big
Mitch Collier, he's
Off
bounced
the
back
ball.
up.
It's up Bachman.
Bachman, yeah, had a good second quarter.
Quick on his toes. Well, didn't quite get away with that, did he, Brett Peake? He's looking for the hold.
Oh,
High contact.
Sproxton, yeah.
And where's Horden? Horden will be asking for it. Or Wanty. Here we go.
Just gonna ship it up to it. Oh, it fell short.
Is that Want?
Yeah. And they're just gonna
Ball it up.
fire that up.
On the
So the little spot fires that were happening around the ground have been doused.
Settled out.
Yeah, unfortunately for our commentators. And maybe the message went out, Terry. There's a big game in 2 weeks if we can get there, so don't do anything silly. Actually, the game's been played in really good spirits, actually.
It has.
Certainly there's been the contest there, but nothing untoward after.
It's good flow of play as well from both ends. So
Certainly it tightened up from that open first quarter, but that was always going to happen in a final.
Green again.
Glasgow, well picked up. Hodge Williams pops up. Collier.
Oh, and that's half time, 25 minutes.
Right on the
half
25
time.
minutes.
Railways lead 7 goals, 1, 43. Sharks 3 goals, 8, 20, 26. So yeah, we've had an interesting half of footy. So no, I think it's pretty even, except on the scoreboard.
Yeah, Sharks will be disappointed that they haven't converted, and as we said, I think the only reason that they haven't is where they've actually got the ball at different times. Probably missed a couple that Railways have kicked, but certainly Railways with that lead, they're not going to go in thinking we've got this.
Still work to do.
It's only 17 points, and like we said, they have kicked very well. So
They have kicked very well, yes.
I would think the wind, being an Albany lad, the wind will only get a little bit stronger.
It usually does, yes.
Yeah, so again, Railways will be going with the scoring end in the third quarter. Will be wanting to put a good sort of 5-6 goal lead before the last quarter. So, look, great game. Looking forward to the second half, and we'll be back, about 15 minutes. Okay, we'll see you then.
See you then. Thank you. Right, back now at Retravision Stadium. Teams are making their way into positions to start the second half. With the Railways lead 7-1, 43. Albany Sharks 3-8, 26. Railways will be kicking to the North Road end this quarter, and there's a little bit of a sight breeze that way. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how both teams manage it going forward in the second half. So,
I'm sorry, I should have said something.
very good first half. Looking forward to another bottleneck of a second half. So let's watch and admire the skills of both teams. So welcome back, Operation Manager Ian Beck and
Royals
Aaron
Reserve
Bennett.
just found their perpetual trophy, Terry, so that's what I was doing, collecting that. Royals notorious for losing the perpetual trophy, of course. Railway straight into attack. There's Joel Want, not having too much of an influence. Tell you who is that stubber, and he's going to pop that up. Nice spoil. Penny. Penny's followed up. Gonna banana that. That's I'm gonna
What will
say
the
that
umpire
is
call that?
deliberate.
Oh, he's called it a ball in.
And we've had a little bit go on with the umpirings in the half-time break. Umpire Dean Bristow is taking over for Daniel Till. Not sure why, but he's stepped up to the mark.
That would be unfortunate. Jaden Scott wheels round onto that trusty left foot. It's carrying with the breeze.
Stubber again,
Oh.
inside 50. Well, it's touched, it's played on quickly.
It's gone the banana.
And it's
I think he's
gone
got
straight
it.
through the middle.
It's a
Great start. Who was that?
Young Daniels.
Young Daniel.
Ray
Yeah.
Daniels.
How many goals is that, Terry?
I'm not sure. Is that his second today?
Is that his second today?
It is his second for today. So well done. It was he played on quickly and banana from the right forward pocket.
He's a man.
Through the middle. He got a bit excited though. He ran past about 10 teammates then after he kicked that. So well done to Ray. And
How many
takes
defenders
Railways.
standing around there looking
Railways to
rather
8 goals,
confused?
1,
They were.
49. Sharks 3-8, 26.
Big Davies, tap down, Bryce Blascow. How many times has that happened today? It's going to be held up, but even still, I like their sort of work together. Davies this time's gone the thumb. Jaden Scott's going to shrug that tackle. Pop it up nicely. There's Joel Wan. He's going to play on.
Looking
And-
for is that Zach?
That's it. Zach
That is
Port
it.
on a very quick
Showing
lead
a bit
there.
of speed there, wasn't
Yeah,
he?
he took off nicely and
Yeah.
Jack put it on the tee for him.
And Joel Wan, like we said, not having too much of an influence in this game, but certainly 2 possessions going forward. He's come out firing. He's come out wanting it.
So Zach's got a shot from about 35 out, straight in front. Not heading to the North Road end.
I think he's all over this. Leans back with that style of his. Very confident, very good
Very
style.
Both umpires
Great start
communicate,
for the
2
Railways.
points, and the Railways moved to 9 goals, 1.
So word out in the terraces was anyone's game because, as we said, Albany Sharks certainly got plenty of the ball, and again, it's where Railways get the ball.
Yep,
Of
straight
all
up.
their goals, are they all?
Some really
Well,
good-
besides the snap from Daniels just before, they're all basically
Yes,
deliberate
shots
shots
on goal, yeah.
within sort of 35 metres.
So 9-1 now, moved to 55. Sharks trail 3-8, 26.
Yeah, it's a handy early lead, isn't it? Davies with the thump again. and
Big thump.
He's won every ruck knock that he's contested. Bit of a scrap there. They're going to.
Ball that up again. I think
Yeah.
I think the thing with Stuart Davies is yes, he does win the ruck knots, but it's the second effort
Sure.
that you need to see from him coming through if his on ballers aren't collecting it. Wrapped up again by Sharks players, and we'll go for another ball up.
And of course, during the week, Terry, as GSFL chairman, we had the Gillies Proud Love Awards on Wednesday night. which you emceed, of course.
Yeah, that was a very good night. It was good rapport amongst all the young fellas from all the clubs. It was great.
And the Proud Love Awards, obviously named after Warwick Proudlove, a young gun who was unfortunately cut down in his prime in a car accident. And big supporters of the GSFL, the Proudlove family. Spoke with Trish Proudlove leading up to the week. They were hoping to make it down. And Cooper Edwards won the award with 19 votes.
From the Royals Football Club.
That's right, that's right. And in the Rod Gillies, Terry?
Yep. Young Milan Jagi from the Railways Footy Club won by a mile.
How many votes did he get?
25.
23. 23 from 12 games.
Yeah, he's announced.
That's a nice record of 2 votes per game.
He did absolutely the same thing with the 16s last
The
year.
year before.
So he is a Proud Love Gillies medal winner.
Yes.
I think he polled in all bar one game last year.
Yeah, much to the surprise of his teammates, I hear.
Yeah. Of course, his older brother Moe has played a few games for Claremont Colt, so we might see Millen going up there in the next year or two doing the same. Anyway, back to the
Back
footy.
to the game, yeah. It's a Jack. That's Stubber. That's a nice, intelligent tap to Sproxton.
And there is a call for a holding.
It must be good because both umpires are calling, even Bristow from 50 away. Luke St. Jack's going to chip that over to Williams.
Quickly plays
Yeah.
on to
Bachman.
Bachman in the middle.
Oh,
He
he's
thinks about it. The umpire's called play on.
That's fair
Handball.
enough. Robbie Lee's
Robbie
trying
Lee.
to make amends.
There's no one there for him. Railways bring it out. Hayden Sprock. Well,
Mitch Green taking
Green.
a tumble. The only thing he's done wrong all day. Williams, he's a good user of the ball.
he's a great user of the ball.
He run, but give him. Oh, Glasgow
That's
about ran into
Glasgow
it.
Looking for Brett Peakin, doesn't make the distance. I think it's falling short because of the wind down there, I'd say.
Peak's been well held. There's Mitch Green. He's got a paddock. Nice chip back.
So
into
he's found
play.
Jackson Lombardi right in the middle of the ground, and he's gone forward now, and Zach Horton's leading up. A bit of a.
Joel Wine's
nudge.
going to swing around. Looking for someone. Stubber's going to just chip it up there, but that's going to fade to the pocket. Sort of looking for Shepherd.
And it's out of bounds in the right forward pocket.
One of the few times Railways have actually not converted going inside 50. And they did have time. They had numbers and time. Jaden Scott's coming up for a rest.
Ryan Davies and young Lachlan Cale, is that number 29?
Yes, Lachlan Cale.
Penny to bring it out. Handballs to Cameron Jones. Handballs over
Bryce
to
Glasgow.
Bryce Glasgow.
Rock Anning. They used to
Down
well
to the
coming
wing.
up, but it's going to get cut off. So. Big Stu Davies got pole position here and doesn't let him down. He said, I'm not going to kick this. Give it to you,
That was
Brock
Brock.
Anning. Oh, nice mark.
Lewis Bosch.
Is that Zilm?
That's
Lewis.
Zilm, sorry, Zilm.
Zilm's up on the wing.
No pressure, he's going to kick this
Long
long.
kick forward,
Pete,
looking for
he
Pete.
likes this. Oh, he did the hard work there with his body.
Or that was high.
Railways again defend another saute forward from the Sharks.
And Cale put his body on the line.
Welcome, Carl, just come on, of course.
Finds Ethan Nee. Ethan goes out wide towards mid-screen.
Nice
The
intercept
far
from
wing there in front of the
Hordacre.
scoreboard, which reads Railways 9-1, trailing the Sharks 3-8.
And really, Sharks better get a move on, Terry. Darren, I'm
Yes.
thinking.
8-minute mark into the third quarter, you would think that they need to get a few quick goals just to give them their confidence back as well.
And kick
Fire
free
up
for the
the balls.
match. It's going out of bounds. Railways be okay with this. Of course, tomorrow we'll be here. Retravision Stadium again, 2:30 for the elimination final, Royals versus Mount Barker. I'm looking forward to that one, Terry. We'll be here again, won't we?
I think so.
Darren Benner will be out umpiring.
Yes, I'll have my
Precious.
boots on for sure. Look, it's going to be a great game. Royals have won 5 in a row.
2 of the form teams.
2 of the informed teams, and yes, I mean, Mount Barker. Oh, here we go. Railways inside 50.
Horton's.
Zach Horton with the lead. Even though I don't think that was an actual kick to Zach Horton, I think it was just a, if you can get there, that would be great.
Yeah, yeah.
They're just throwing on the boot. And,
Horton will be
right on
happy
the boot.
where he is, though.
it's called a chaos ball.
Yes.
This is a good position to be in. Don't know what's happening up
Is
forward
there a bit of
there.
holding in the forward?
Yes.
You got to watch. I mean, if you're in the goal square, it's fine apparently.
You can do whatever you want.
Whatever you want.
2 metres out, yes, yes. As I found out as when I was playing forward, especially playing Campbell up. Zach Horton, very good. It's going to lean back as we said. It's swinging back, but not enough. Not enough. Oh, Railways have missed.
Move to 9-2. Railways 56. Sharks 3-8-26.
With the breeze behind them, I think one of their more easier shots. Horton leaned back on that maybe a little bit too much. Now Sharks, important
To
that
bring in.
Penny's going to go
Short. Oh, dangerous kick.
back to Stubber.
Stubber.
Yeah, it's
Picked it up. No, he's called holding the ball. Very interesting. Maybe he actually had time to get rid of it.
not that I saw.
That was Marlon Bennett with the tackle.
Big fish.
Run out. Oh, once again, a mongrel kick finds
Bodie
Bodie
Stubber.
Stubber on the wing.
Yeah,
He's having a really good game, Bodie Stubber.
Called to play on. Stubber inside
Captain.
50, looking for Zach
Oh,
Gordon, and he's taking it on his
I
chest.
like his
I
casual-
think he's even got a bit of a smile on his face.
swagger.
Yeah.
Sort of between the spilled mark, there was a swagger.
Yeah, it was a bit of a swagger, and he'll obviously back himself again from here.
After last time, yeah, yes.
Test his distance right on 50.
I wouldn't be leading there. I wouldn't waste my time leading there.
He's come around the mark already. The umpire hasn't called it. Oh, now he has. Play on. Better kick there. Oh, it's just faded.
Oh, that's a point. He's claiming it. I'm not sure
Celebrating
why, because it did miss by a couple of metres in the end as it faded. I think he turned around Steph Curry-like, thinking it was going down, but no.
That's all right.
It's one of the better claim points I've seen.
It's a pity we don't have an award for those.
Got a few. Speaking of new awards, we do have a few new awards, Darren, at the Kleeman Medal, which is, of course, on Monday night.
There we go.
Oh, we'll just see. Taj Williams going to
Bring it
kick
out.
to the head's not going to hurt him.
Contested footy.
That's fair enough.
He's
Jack,
given high. He's played on quickly.
Oh, he's avoided a few. He's not too sure what to do. Taj
Taj
Williams.
Williams with the quick handballs to Bryce, to Robbie Lee, to Bachman. Bachman's going to come
Where's
inside
Pete?
50.
Mitch
Where's
Collier is
Pete?
drifting forward.
Oh, he's dropped
got-
a sitter.
He's got time. Plenty of time there.
Quick handball, and that is Hordacre against his old side, and it is a
Goal.
Oh, they made hard work of that.
There's a very much needed goal there from the Sharks. So
Yeah. Well done, Collier, drifting down forward. And
that was a good passage of play once it got past the centre circle. They're obviously got a few loose men out there. Scores are 4-8-32 to 9-3-57. Yes, and as we're waiting for the ball to come back in, you were mentioning.
yeah, so speaking, Monday night, the Gala night.
Yeah.
GSFL Gala night, Kleeman Medal and the Charlie Punch Medal. And there's some new awards added to the Kleeman, and this is sort of a nice segue to talk about the GSFL live stream, because they're the 3 new awards. Obviously, this is new, the live stream match of the day. So we got the Wellington Reeves Goal of the Year, Retravision Mark of the Year, and the Rainbow Coast Insurance Brokers and Point Insurance GSFL live stream match of the day Player of the Year,
Okay.
which I needed a big trophy to engrave all that in. So they will be announced also on Monday night as 3 new awards.
Quick kick out. Isaac Baum on the wing. Hits up Bryce.
Bryce Blascow, he's
Who
had a
has
having a great
decided
game
to
again.
slow it down a little bit. He's obviously looking for options further down the ground. Called to play on. Kicks it into the man on the mark.
Oh,
and he has come in and
that's a
taken
bit
it
high.
high.
Now things
Bryce
might
has
happen.
made a mistake. And of course, Kane Shepherd is in there. Wouldn't put it past the Kane to stick up for his teammates.
Brock Anning's just throwing it into Martin.
He's called to play on. Mongrel kick.
Glasgow maybe getting a bit frustrated. He's given it his all, but
Yeah.
can't come
Mr.
get it.
Purple ends here into the 50, looking for Want over his head. Collected by Railways though. Oh, and what's the other? Yes,
Oh, yeah.
head over the footy.
Sharks getting frustrated. Give me one.
Free kick any day of the week, and that was. Would you call it undisciplined by Jack Stevens?
Well, he just went straight into Jack Steele there, and Jack had his head down, and no allowance for that. So,
So back to those awards. Will there be video highlights? Or
Yeah,
is there
There's a 6-minute video.
6-minute video highlight.
Of
Wow.
basically every mark of the day and goal of the day.
Wow.
So, get ready, strap yourself in for that one, Darren.
Shot on goal fades to the right, and Railways have kicked 4 points. 3 points this quarter.
Yes. Maybe the breeze is.
Maybe the breeze is affecting them that end.
Swirling.
Big kick.
And we've had some excellent mark and goal of the year contenders, haven't we?
we have had some great column mark centres.
And people will find out on Monday night, of course.
And it's not voted on by the public, is that?
No, it's voted on by myself.
By yourself, yes. So, anonymous, you know. Yes, of course. But hey, the highlights are up there. You can see some of those marks of the year on YouTube, apparently.
Yeah, John from Dartfish has done a great job of compiling it, and we thank John for his efforts throughout the year. It's been great when he was in his team.
I was also given a number of Hilton Hotel vouchers to hand out because they were a sponsor as well, so I'll just have to find them before Monday night.
Oh, you haven't already used it?
Whether I've spent them or not, I don't know. I might have to ask for some receipts. But anyway, back to the
footy.
There's Collier. He's been drifting forward. He might have gone up to the half-forward flank or something.
Zilm's in there.
Two big tackles.
2 big tackles.
I don't know. He's got to be rewarded for one finally.
No.
Overzealous.
Blake
they're
Smith
saying.
picked up the... Oh,
Oh,
baby.
Dangerous
What
kick,
is he
dangerous
doing?
kick.
Bachman just
And
has to steady.
Bachman-
Oh, Gussie Bach.
Did he have, I think, was Gus Bachman running off? No, he wasn't.
He could have just about run into an open
He could have
goal.
about run into an open
And
goal.
he had
I
a
think-
man close as
I
well.
think he was, Mr. Peake might have been calling to him, whether or not to have a shot or to give it to him, but
Oh,
that is costly.
That
that is very
would be
very costly.
As we said, Railways have been good coming out from the point.
Not given a lot of options. Great kick.
Big
Big
kick.
kick.
That's just about centre half back.
Okay, Shepherd.
Kane has been quiet this game. He's only had a few possessions.
Hayden
Plays on
Sproxton.
quickly.
He's going to get that back.
Oh, and that's
Penny.
holding. That is a great tackle.
Could have been done for slamming him.
Yeah, I
down,
was going to
eh?
say, not one sling tackle they've called Terry today. It's suddenly out of vogue. His screen's going to sort of lumber on. That's okay.
Mr. Purple.
Arguably best on ground.
That'll be a ball up. Half forward on the wing.
Ethan Nee with the quick hands. There's Jaden Scott.
Jaden Scott with don't argue, and he's been taken high.
He went to do the don't argue, got tackled, fell over, and
Excellent tackle,
somehow he's got a
beautiful
free.
Kick to Scott.
It's gone over Horton's head.
Your eyes.
Tate McLean. Nice and tidy.
Captain, who's going to...
Over to Isaac Baum. Runs on.
They got numbers.
Handball.
Boom can
And
run
ball
on and
onto
get this.
Annie.
Receive again. They need to set something up.
Oh,
here.
he tries to sell the candy. Not quite sold. Fraser Eden. Hands back to Brock Anning. Kick up onto the wing. And that's out of bounds for a throw-in in front of the LGC sign.
The left half forward for the Sharks.
Railways still leading 9 goals 4-58 to Sharks 4 goals 9-33. We played 18 minutes in the third quarter. There's some
Captain Tate is going over to his vice captain.
Penny's Piney. Is it Penny or Piney? Penny's had a great game. Coming off that halfback.
Jaden Scott.
Jaden
makes a free
Scott
kick.
quickly plays on. Left foot kick.
No one
And
there.
of course, finds out man.
Penny, just on cue.
Penny on cue.
Mark will kick to Penny.
Quick kick up to Taj Williams. Plays on quickly.
They've got numbers to switch here. Have a bounce. Yes, thank you. Nice kick too.
Isaac Bombs run forward, looking for Brett Peake. Bit swirly in that breeze there. And he's called for a hold on Brett Peake.
Peake not happy, but he's going to have to give that back quick. Again, another saute.
Another saute. Taking his time, looking for his options.
Toby Hall.
Long down the wing.
Bachman
stands his ground. Isaac Baum is there. Cameron Jones with the spoils. Onto Taj. Oh, spins into trouble. Bo Ewan with the pickup, and that's Kale, I'm pretty sure. Over the top of the heads. Tate McLean, not very clean footy.
No, but Rowers will be okay with this. 20-minute mark, and I've got a nice 25-point lead. Sharks only kicked 4 for the game.
Ball up in front of the stadium side. There's a good crowd in today. A lot of Royals supporters from the last 3 games, and obviously wanting to see potentially who they play next week if they win tomorrow.
Nice throw in then by our young female boundary umpire and Tash Lowry then.
Oh, Mitch Green. So another ball up. That's not a possession.
It's getting a bit Oz-kicky, looking
is
around.
getting a bit Oz-kicky.
A lot of throw a blanket over 30 players at the moment. And maybe that's part of Railway's plan, just to tie it up.
Yeah.
Going with a nice lead. That's high, surely.
Puts his head over the ball, Dylan Scorer. He's and got that beautiful bit of pace as well.
Kick. Scott handball.
Jaden Scott.
Centre and kick. No one. Zach Horton out in the back into an open goal. And he can celebrate that one. He can celebrate that one.
It's not here after you hear Zach into the same thing as the contest, then getting it on the ground, is it? Not very, it's a pretty rare occurrence. But anyway, that takes Railways to 10 goals for 64, leading the Sharks 4 goals 9, 33.
And Jaden Scott coming off for another rest. It's almost like maybe he's carrying a slide injury because he's coming on as a sort of impact player. He's getting enough of it, but spending more time on the bench.
More time on the bench, yeah.
So we'll keep an eye on that. But look, the way Railways are going, he might be having a rest next week before the grand final, and all things going well. And that might actually happen if Sharks don't do something very quickly.
The lead now out to 31 points in favour of Railways. Umpire Martin to start the game again.
Bosch is going to contest this. It's a nice knock,
Bosch
actually.
and Duffield. Bourne with the handball. Robbie Lee with his speed picks up the footy and is held up, and the umpire will
Call it
up.
back. Bring it back.
Just says Lombardi. Lombardini was ready to break hay.
A couple of crucial, probably, well, the quarters have been quite short, haven't they? Been
They have
25-minute mark. So,
I would say there'd only be 1 or 2 minutes left.
and look, if Albany don't score within the next 2 minutes, things are going to be really difficult. They're also going to have to go for broke in the last quarter, which can be risky.
Ball up again. That was. Oh, we're going for that's at least 3 or 4 in a row. But like you said, Ian, this is something that probably Railways want to see a bit more of. Just slow it down a little bit.
It looks quite deliberate, doesn't it?
It does look quite deliberate, yeah.
The amount of
Oh,
players
you
around
were breaking through the pack. Untidy handball to Cam Jones. Handball's off to Taj Williams. Quick kick over the top.
They got numbers, but
Finds Collier but doesn't quite pick it up.
Collier's having one of those nearly games.
It's going Tudge Williams. Great hand. Sees Isaac Baum, who'll send it long into the 50. Looking for Zilm. No mark. Falls on top of it. What would the umpire call it? My ball. Zilm to do the ruck work against Duffield. Great punch.
Brock Hanning's going to run
onto
on.
it, touch footy,
There's
over
Mitch
the top to
Collier.
Collier, and Collier runs into an open goal.
Just saying, Collier's had one of those nearly games. He's had a few below the knees where he couldn't quite grasp it, but yeah, got himself in the right position there. He's got a lot of talent, got a good future, and as we said, well, maybe just before the siren, might be a little bit longer this quarter because of the number of
Ball ups that we've
ball
had,
ups
yeah,
that
the
we've
stoppages.
had, but still an invaluable goal for Sharks going close to the end of the third quarter. But Davey's still off with a probably well-earned rest. Bosch going okay in the ruck now.
Bosch is going, well, I think the match sheet, it's quite even with their height and their rucking ability, but it's good. It's good to see them both going at it. Bo Ewan with the mongrel kick out, what he's known for, just taking the play on. Foot race.
Oh, dangerous.
Falls over it.
Dangerous. Play.
Scrappy. Handball by Isaac.
Off to St Jack. He's called
And
from
he's
behind from
caught
Stolbery.
holding
Didn't
the
see him
ball.
coming.
Quick advantage. Frosty with the kick. Not quite hitting up.
Penny, well
Yeah.
controlled.
But well controlled. Out to Tate McLean, who tries to clear it. Not really. Receives the handball back. Oh, out of danger. Hordacre with almost looked like a throw. Onto Bosch. Quick hands. Oh, there's a bit going on there. And
There's
that's
a
three-quarter time.
26-minute mark. So one extra minute with a couple of bounce downs. So,
So,
Terry, as we go into that, you want to...
Yeah, so it's three-quarter time. Railways lead 10-4-64. Sharks 5-9-39. In that quarter, well, overall, Zach Orton's got 4 goals. Mitch Green and Ray Daniels for the Railways have got 2. And 2 goals to Jaden Zill and Harrison Hordacre for the Sharks. Well done.
And yeah, look, Sharks certainly needed that last goal, as we called it just before. So that'll give them a little bit of confidence. They've still only kicked 5 for the match, but 14 scoring shots apiece maybe tells the tale. So look, anyone's game. Looking forward to the last quarter. We'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Is that Pinky or?
Rammy.
Oh, right.
We're back now for the final quarter, where Railways lead 10-4 to the Albany Sharks, 5-9. Sharks will be kicking with a 3 to 4 goal breeze, so the game's still very much in the melting pot.
Very much in the melting pot. They've got to take advantage of it, and I think they have to take advantage of it early.
3 to 4 goal break, yeah, it certainly has developed, and Sharks will need this.
Here we go.
Stuart Davies is back
Davies
in.
and Duffield to the double Ds to start the game.
Isaac Baum has gone wide. They need to go wide.
I'm looking for Fraser Eaton.
Cool. Get under that and play fair. Oh, great mark. Kane Shepherd.
Kane Shepherd rolls around, looking for Hayden Sproxton. Crumbs by Bo Ewan, kicks forward, foot race on.
Captain Tate loves
Captain
the tackle.
Tate. Is that a stubber, I think? Quick handballs over the top. Hayden Sproxton again, looking for Zach Horton, who just does a big
Zach
kick and a
Horton
miss.
getting a bit tired there, perhaps.
Maybe those hammies are getting a bit tight as well.
I think he's got to go home milk cows, really.
Yes, that is very true.
Is that code, Terry?
Not today.
I'm unaware of. No, of course, Horton's well known.
Ball in, Horton
Juicy
and Horton
cows.
and Davies go forward in the ruck contest. Quick handballs out from.
That's a nice handball, I think, to
That was
Grass.
from
But
Bryce.
speaking of Grass, he's just fallen over.
Looking for Isaac Baum. Ball spills out.
So
Oh, he's taken him high, and that will be a free kick to the Railways.
Leighton Smith will be about 2'6" by the end of the day. He'll take off about 3 times.
The Sharks certainly knowing things are at stake. They've got their big guns all around the ball, haven't they?
Yeah.
Baum's gone into the
Baum's
centre.
gone into
Bryce
the middle.
Glasgow's gone to the centre. They've even got Taj Williams in the centre. Stewie Davies is back, obviously, so they know time's of the essence. They've only kicked 5 for the match, and they're going to need another 5 to win
6.
this. That's right, Terry.
Well, that'll be a reset and another ball in. Centre half forward, Railways end. Davies with his own tap to himself, and that has run out of bounds again.
Yep.
And yeah, Railways, happy with this.
Happy with this, very happy with this.
2.5 minutes nearly elapsed, and no score, and not even sort of threatening the score at the moment. Davies trying to force it forward with a big knock, but
And someone's been held for a trip, and it will go to Railways, who will run back. And you think that they would just send it long into the 50, probably looking for a Want or a Horton down forward. And no, great mark by Penny. Quickly plays on, looking for Cameron
I
Jones.
like it coming to this side, the attacking side.
Out on the stadium side.
It's a good kick. Eaton's making a lot of ground here, but it's okay. Chip it over to Brock Anning. Yeah, and they just got to keep it
They
to
just
this
got to
side.
keep possession of the football. Give them, he might go short,
I
gives
like-
some options, runs around the mark.
Stubber's on collar, and he's been threatening him the whole time to give him 10 metres.
Yeah.
Go for it, young guy, go for it, young guy, and let's see what happens. And Stubber would be happy to run that over the line. And look at who Railway's got around there. They've got Stubber, Kane Shepherd, Jaden Scott, Bo Ewan, the big dogs
Mr. Purple, Mr. Green's in there as well.
to contest this.
Great ball in.
Yeah,
Zoom.
and that's they practice this. Railways, so just bring it to ground, waste some time.
Yeah, hold it up. 4-minute mark of the last quarter. We still haven't seen a score inside the
I reckon Adam
Sharks
Mark-
50. Zilm goes up.
That's a better knock. Robbie Lee's going
Robbie
to
Lee runs onto
Is
it. He's looking for
Peaky.
Brett Peake and crashes into the back and has given away a free kick
To Bodie Stubber,
to Bodie Stubber.
captain of the Railways Footy Club, and leading them by a great example.
2019 Cleveland medalist from memory.
And he's picked out Mitch Green at left half back.
Got a number of Cleveland medalists out there, don't they, Terry? Yeah.
Lovely.
Joel Want, 2018, of course. Kane
Kane
Shepherd,
Shepherd.
2020.
Bodie Stubber.
2019. And Jaden Scott, a chance for 2023, of course.
So Daniel's chip just in front there and takes a mark.
And Daniel's in no hurry.
No hurry to get on with the footy, but he'll still only be given 5 seconds from the umpire and be called to play on.
No, he's going to have a shot, I think. Calling it.
Oh, he's just popped it up for no one really.
That'll
Sees
go
it
to
over.
bounds, yeah.
Once it's touched.
You almost call that deliberate, couldn't you? When you kick it within
Yes.
5 metres and you're just hoping
Just
for
hoping
the
that the wind,
contest.
that the wind
that's what you
takes
used
it
to
out
hover,
over
so
ground.
can't ping on that.
No, no, of course.
There is an intent.
Buzzing in from about
Davies
5
and
metres
Duff.
off the boundary.
Oh, Davies with his own ruck work, and it will be balled up again.
And again, at the time clock, it's going to be the enemy of Albany Sharks at the moment.
Bo Ewan with the quick kick out. Mongrel ball again, and we'll see another ball up.
Yeah.
6-minute mark.
Martin's going to be busy.
The last quarter, yeah.
He's going to be...
Davies-
Tinny has no interest in swapping over.
Davies'
again.
legs would be pretty heavy by now. But another tap being Bockman with the spills. Bo Ewan and
wouldn't you know?
no, it's another ball up. Davies punch forward. Pretty much into the lap of him. Is that Bo Ewan or is that Jaden Scott?
Jaden Scott.
Jaden Scott, quick kick forward and will go out of
They're
bounds.
forward and the left half forward flank for the Railways.
I think get used to this. It's going to be a boundary throw-in or a throw-up for the next
throw up.
10 minutes for Railways, and they'll be happy because that's going to take them to the 2023 Grand Final.
Zach Horton and Davies contesting the ruck contest, and
They practice. And of course,
Adam
this
Martin
year's-
is asked for the football again, and we will see another ball up. 7-minute mark, 5:9:39 to 10:4:64. Davies with the big punch to Railways, out to Daniels, big kick in, top of the goal square. To no one in particular, and that is, I think that's Sproxton.
I'm calling that. That's a sealer. That's the sealer.
That's his
Second
sealer.
for the day.
Railways are going through to the 2023 Grand Final, and unfortunately, not at their home ground. It'll be played up at Souness Park this year.
Yep, it's Mount Marcus turn to host the Grand Final, so looking forward to a ripping day up there as well. But yeah, Railways there, move now 11:4:70, Sharks 5:9:39.
I think they run out of time, Terry. We
Yeah.
need a goal every second minute, basically.
Railways were very dogmatic in there in their approach to just forcing that ball forward with strength and just keeping the head over the ball. So,
Well, it was disciplined play, wasn't it? They know their strengths and
yeah.
no
Yep,
need to
plenty
do
of strength this time of year.
No need to do anything silly.
Hmm.
Let's Bo Ewan's going to win this out, but let's see what Sharks can do. When you're on a hiding to nothing, Terry, perhaps, like you said, you saw the Mount Barker Railways game
did, yep,
live,
and
and Mount Barker
Hayden
stole that.
Sproxton's got a great mark here at right half forward. He's looking on the lead. And Ray Daniels has had another snap and
Yeah.
pulled up a point for the Railways.
About his 6th shot at goal, but that's okay.
It's an important goal that last quarter in the third quarter. Ray Daniels kicked it up. He's got 2 to his name all so far, so it's not a bad day's work.
Eyes on Tate McLean.
Yeah, Sharks going backwards.
Decides to kick it
not
out of
gonna-
bounds on the full.
It's not going to help.
Hmm.
Like we said, straight up the guts, I would say, would be my advice as a coach from now. What do you got to lose? Railway, some quick hands on
Quick
that far
handballs
side.
there.
Yeah. They've
Over to
decided now
Sproxton,
that
centering kick.
don't want to tie it up in the bounds.
Hmm.
We can win this by a bit now.
Piney sees it over.
Yeah, Penny hitting the ball hard, and the ball's whipped off his legs and then out of bounds in the left forward pocket. for Railways.
And I think we mentioned a couple of weeks ago, Terry, we would not want to be playing the winner of tomorrow's elimination final between
Definitely
Royals
not.
and Mount Barker.
Definitely not.
Both teams in very good form. Royals obviously got a lot of players back, and the Barker big dogs are playing as well as
And
anyone.
there's another fantastic mark to Bodie Stubber on the wing, right in front of the Retravision scoreboard.
I was going to say he's going to take his time, but he's
He is
not.
gonna take his time.
He's got 3 men everywhere. Railways seem to be running over the top of Albany, actually. They're looking at the fitter side, but it's amazing what a lead can do and perhaps a grand final berth, especially if there's competition for numbers.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're the person that doesn't want to be fighting for the 22nd position.
No.
Well, if you haven't got your spot by now this time of the year, you want to do something very quickly, otherwise it'll be gone. So you can't, I always say to players, if you're going to, you think you're not in the top 22, you do your best to make sure you are in the 22 before it comes to training during the week.
Taj Williams, take it on, bring it back inside. Oh look, things are desperate. Brett Peake's on this side of the 50.
He's on this side of the 50.
The leg race
So
would be a
is
bit
Zilm.
too much. Like,
Quick kick, goal. And that's Zilm kicking it down
Peake's
into
off
where
and
he's
running.
supposed to be.
oh, look at him.
Oh, here we go.
Peake kept running.
No handball there. Great pressure from Railways forward. And it will be a ball up about 60 metres out from the Sharks' goal.
Yeah.
Give them enough time to maybe run down there, but also give Railways enough time to recover from that. We've got Zilm in the ruck doing another
Yeah, right.
Another
nice
possession.
Soccer out the pack.
foot race on. Collected by Isaac. No, not that's Lewis Bosch, who was apparently Canadian.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
I'll bow to your
Soccer
knowledge.
play. You didn't know that, did you? Has only been playing footy for a few years.
You could probably say
So,
whatever you want at that
yeah.
I think you've made your own transcript there. Anyway, the ball's out of bounds, right just up from the Retravision scoreboard. Both teams having a crack.
No, what obscure fact. Jamie Ram, Nibin Farmer.
Yeah, well, there you go.
All round good
Yeah,
guy.
that's why you have me here, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Of course, tomorrow when you're out there umpiring, we're commentating, we can come up
You
with,
can come up with some
Darren
great stats.
Bennett. Darren Bennett, of course, spent some time in Iceland with multi-millionaires,
multi-billionaire. We could start
teaching
that
them
with a
how to get fit, apparently. So,
Sharks have forced the ball
we'll
forward
follow that up
and
You
scored,
can follow that up tomorrow.
scored a point, taking the score to 5-10.
And that's the Sharks'
40.
first score for the quarter.
Yep.
Jaden Scott coming back on. He can drift down here and get an easy kick, but
think he
no.
Wants to get into the action. As Railway's been very deliberate here.
Yeah.
Holding up possession footy, holding up the clock. Running it down. Cross kick goal. I don't know who he's looking
Oh,
for.
nice mark.
And Bodie Stubber.
Great mark. Bodie Stubber.
I'd like to know how many marks that is today, because I reckon he's done at least a dozen great marks.
On to Daniels,
Found
who will hold it up.
Ray Daniels.
Take his full
Left
5
half
seconds.
back.
He's called to play on. Kick into the wing. Off hands. That's another Stubber with Penny the mark. Oh, he's played on.
Getting
Back to
back,
Penny.
yeah.
Long kick forward. Looking for
Zilm.
Cameron. Is that Zilm or Jones? That's Zilm.
Zilm.
He's been busy this quarter, Zilm. Ooh.
Daniels around the body. It's right in front of the scoreboard again. And the Sharks have won it. Kicked it forward.
It's getting us a bit Oz kick like again.
I know.
Matt
they've
Franks
got it.
has taken a well-timed mark, and he's found a teammate in Dylan Scorer, centre half back.
Oh,
And
had a
Dylan's-
cheeky bounce.
Yes.
Dylan's played on, and then
Brock Anning, bring it
Brock
wide.
Anning.
Gus Bockman, you can go. Go, son. Have a bounce.
Georgie Bockman. Inside 50, looking for Isaac Baum. Runs onto. Oh, he's called for a push. And Isaac Baum will have a shot on goal.
Brent
Probably
Peake just
about
showing off his gridiron skills. What can't the man do? He saves Wales during the week.
20
He's got
minutes
gridiron
out.
skills like Andrew Rogers and Baum's got. Oh, he's rushed it! He's rushed it, and that's the game.
that is.
So I've called it twice now.
Another point.
Peake may be too good with the gridiron arm,
He's
getting it back
dragged
too
it left
quick.
and
They
unfortunately
do call
it's
time off.
it's another
Isaac
point
Baum,
to
so
the
yes.
Albany Sharks. 5 goals, 11, 41. Trailing Railways 11, 5, 71.
Stubber coming off. I don't think we'll see him back. I think they might
Put him in cotton wool.
yes.
So he should. He's done his bit.
Friday nights they should maybe put him in cotton wool as well. Railways happy to chew time up here. It's going to go wide. I'm calling a throw up here. Oh no.
Called for
free.
hold.
Even better for Railways. So Jackson Lombardini, Terry?
Looks like it.
Yeah. With that long mullet of his.
Mind you, the good old days, doesn't it, Ian? The flowing locks.
You had a mullet
Jackson's
actually.
played the line and
Retravision
ball's
Stadium.
run out of bounds right in front of the Retravision scoreboard on there. Which reads Railways 11, 5, 71. Sharks 5, 11, 41.
Yeah, 16 scoring shots apiece. They've been keeping abreast of each other on the scoring shots, just unfortunately not on the scoreboard. Bit of a hit and hope there.
Yes.
Bryce Glasgow.
It's getting halted in.
Yep.
There we your ball up in this, just outside the square, Sharks end. North Road end, as we were calling it at the start of the game.
And still calling.
And still calling it.
Still happy with that.
Mm.
Bachman, that's
Oh,
Jaden Scott. Love
Jaden
that.
Scott with
he's
his
shaking
specialty.
Three! He's shaking 3 tackles there. That's one of the plays of the year. And now it's
that's
on! It is on. Jaden Scott, he just loves it.
He loves it. Loves to take the
Justin
game on.
Martin's going to look at that vision and go, that's what I meant to do. That's what a big dog does.
That's what a big dog does. Is that Zach Gordon? No, that's Joel Watts up on the wing.
Nice hit up with a nice pass, and he's gone out wide and found, looks like Ethan Nee.
Ethan Nee with a 9-iron. Top of the 50. Crumbs by Railways. Kicks it into no one. Cameron Jones has taken the mark.
Bachman's off.
Bachman
You got
is
to
off.
reward. You got to reward that effort. Yes, he finally does.
Bachman's been busy this quarter. He's getting quite a few possessions. Plays on quickly. Finds Bryce.
Get
Back
back.
to Bachman.
Oh, it's a Supercoach dream at the moment.
It is. He is.
Run on.
Runs on. Looking for maybe Hordacre. Doesn't quite find it. Marlon Bennett with the
big fish with the
big
tackle.
fish with the big tackle, and it'll be a ball up 2 metres out from the boundary. Grandstand side. And Hordacre and Duffield will do the rock work.
18-minute mark. Time's running down.
Oh, Big Bo Ewan.
He's classic for that.
He
He gets
is-
the ball
he
and
is
just
classic for
collapses
that,
on the ground.
yes.
He's not looking for a free, but he just he doesn't really want to spend any more time.
Best on ground in the grand final last year. See if he can go back to back this year. And that is called holding.
Hordacre. Ethan Nee not happy with that.
Kane Shepherd with the free.
Right here in front of us.
Shepherd been leading the flock all
Right
day,
half
hasn't he? Kane is able.
Brock Anning's been busy
Yeah,
again.
he's done some
Another
useful things.
possession.
Oh, he slung tackle! It's gonna be
It's
on!
gonna be on now.
It's on! Yes!
Big Fish is in. Who's come in? Who's the third person?
It's,
What are the umpires doing?
We should almost be yellow.
It's a dangerous tackle from Anning.
Ryan Tyndale controlled that very well. All umpires in. Free kick to Kale. Is that Kale?
Lachlan Cale, probably the youngest player on the
And
ground.
the yellow card's been given to
Yeah,
Brock Anning.
Brock Anning. I think do they have to call that back, Terry, to stop play?
Potentially, yes.
Yeah.
He escorted off 15 minutes, so that will be his game.
Oh, well and truly. We were just saying, just 2 seconds previously, he'd been doing some good things. Then he's
Now he's given himself a yellow card.
He sling tackled probably the youngest player on the field. And well done. Like you said, well played umpires, and well done
Ball
to
control.
Railways to come in and fly the flag without doing anything silly.
Correct.
Ball up outside Sharks.
Nothing
Dugouts.
wrong with flying the flag, Terry. Especially when your younger players get done for something like that, you've got to let them know. Peak, well at his depth here, he's 100 metres from home, so realising the immediacy of his situation. Oh, there we go. He's going to charge forward, even though they don't have the ball. Oh, sorry.
It's caught holding the ball.
Yes, they do. Bryce
Bryce
Glasgow,
Glasgow.
of course, coming up for his.
He'll be in the 20s.
30,000th possession in the last 3 weeks, Terry.
Gone wide to find young Bockman.
Up in the wing, McCandless. This must be one of his
Yeah.
first touches. He's been very quiet today, I've noticed. Quick kick around his body to Noah. Crumbs to Stubber. And is that Kale again? Yes, that is young Kale.
Yeah.
He's been busy.
Nothing like a big hit to get you going. Especially in front of the home crowd there.
Hayden Sprockton with
Oh,
the
he's
juggle
juggled
mark.
there.
Plays on quickly.
There's Lombardini.
Oh, he's looking for Kane Shepherd. Doesn't get the push in the back.
Zach
Zach
Horton
Horton with the snap around his
On
body.
the left foot. What's going on?
Tails on all hands and knees. Handballs
Take a
out.
photo.
Fraser Reedham with the hands. To no one really. They've been very scrappy. Kale another possession. Zach Horton, quick kick in, looking for Wanty. Want falls on the footy. And it will be a ball up. I think Kale had about 5 or 6 possessions in about 30 seconds there. Didn't he? He was here, there and
got
everywhere.
slung tackle, yeah.
Very industrious.
Yeah, maybe near concussing before he runs out to the grand final.
Well, he's got a week off. And he's top of the goal square. He's going to go again.
Have a snap.
Snap around the body, put it at the top of the goal square. Joel Want with the fly. That's Bo Ewan with the inside out kick, and that is out of bounds on the full.
And seriously, there's been no score for the last 7 minutes where Sharks really need to. Not one score at all. 5-11, still 16 scoring shots, Terry. We called that a long time ago, didn't we?
We did.
Railway's very happy with this.
They're happy to see that over.
The ball rolls out of bounds at the 22-minute mark, right in front of the Retravision scoreboard. Retravision Railways 11-5, Sharks 5-11.
Seagulls sort of seizing the example that the press has worn off a little bit, taking full advantage. And when you start talking about the Seagulls, well, you know.
We're in trouble.
Maybe it's summer.
There's
Oh,
Robbie
Robbie
Lee.
Lee with using his speed,
trusty left foot.
looking for Zilm. Not quite.
I'm not
And
calling
it'll be
that
a ball
mark.
up. Went through his hands, was touched, and then landed in his lap. Ryan Tyndale to ball it up.
Martin said, I've had enough of bullying.
Yeah, Zilm to do the ruck work. Duffield, though, very clever, held his feet, kicks forward to
Bachman,
see
yeah.
He
Bachman.
had a pretty good game.
Yeah.
And Duffield, he's contributed well.
Duffield has done well.
You know, against some big odds, big men, especially Davies. He's had to
Yeah,
fight outside of his weight division.
McCandless is having a
McCandless.
horrible game,
Yeah.
unfortunately. He got so clear because no one knew he was actually on the ground, and then he ended up playing marbles over there by himself. And
Send it out of bounds. Oh, he's going to ruck, though.
yeah, he loves that too.
Good effort.
Unfortunately.
Robbie Lee with the speed.
Swing it back. It's Baum.
Alright, Zilm.
Bosh.
There we go. We all know our players. That is Bosch,
It is
the
Bosch.
soccer player from Canada.
And if it wasn't paying a mark, he's certainly got a push in the back there for Bodie Stubber to finish off what's been another fantastic captain's game today.
There has been.
I think Zilm has to grow a beard. Bosch has to get sleeve tattoos or something, and then we can start
Yeah.
telling. They
Nice
do
to-
look
They
very
do
similar.
look very
Yeah.
similar.
Mitch Green, who's given it to Craig Frost, celebrating his 150th today for Railways. And he's gone out wide and hit up Dylan Scorer.
And what we
Left
mentioned
half
earlier, Terry, double live member,
Yep.
Frost. Obviously, Jono Woods is one that we have down here. Played 150 for North Albany and Denmark. And Shawnee Colburn played 150 for East Perth and Royals, of course.
That's fantastic. Great commitment,
Not
guys.
too many others
Well done.
that I would know of. Not too many, probably, that have done it. Yes, I think. I find it unbelievable that we've had that's about 10-minute mark.
With no score,
no score
yeah.
whatsoever when Sharks obviously desperate to score
To
anything.
get on the scoreboard early.
It's hard to believe the Bulls only won one goal for the quarter and we've had 25 minutes.
Here we go, Railways advancing.
They've got numbers,
Oh,
they've got
and
the
that's
run.
the siren.
Oh!
Full time.
Full time.
Go.
There we go. That completes a fantastic qualifying final for the grand final in 2 weeks' time. So Sharks will play the winner of tomorrow's game, Royals versus Mount Barker, which will be here again at the stadium. And so Railways lead 11-5, 71. Albany Sharks 5-11. Zach Horton had 4 goals, Mitch Green 2, Ray Daniels 2, Hayden Sprockton 2, and for the Sharks, Harrison Hordacre 2 and Jaden Zilm 2.
And Jaden Zilm kicked those 2 in the first quarter. He was the only one to get on the scoreboard for them, where they sort of probably wasted that. They didn't really recover from that, I found, Terry or Darren. They kicked 2 goals, 5 for the quarter, had enough scoring shots. Look, if I was Albany, I wouldn't be too upset.
No.
You finished on top of the ladder for a reason.
That's right.
And you've gone in, you kicked 5 goals, 11. Brett Peake was well held, of course.
Brett Peake was very
Young
well.
Toby Hall did a fantastic job on him.
Yeah.
And congratulations to Railways Football Club, and they'll be first into the big dance. So they've got 2 weeks to look after themselves
And they've had a few, like anyone does, but they've had a few injury concerns, so they'd be really happy with a week off.
Yeah.
Time to sort of compose themselves. Jaden Scott, like we said, Stubber having some time off the field. Game played in good spirits. Really looking forward to tomorrow's game, Terry.
Absolutely.
Mount Barker Royals. I've had a few renegades around the place saying whoever wins out of Mount Barker Royals is going to win the flag.
Wow, there you go.
Because,
So big game tomorrow.
Yeah, big game.
Yeah.
So,
Well, unless they belt the suitcases out of each other and then struggle to front up next week.
well, that wouldn't be the first time that's happened in the GSFL, let's be honest. So yeah, thanks to
Not just the GSFL, it's football.
thanks to everyone listening. So we'll be back tomorrow at 2:30 at exactly the same place, Terry, for the Royals Mount Barker clash. Thank you, Darren, for
Thank
coming
you
in.
for having me again.
Good luck umpiring tomorrow. Not that you need luck. Don't do your hammy like Daniel Kill did.
It's going to be a cracker of a game, and congratulations to Railways. I think, is this their 3rd grand final straight that they've made it into, or is
Yes.
it is?
Yeah.
So winning the last 2, so they'll be very excited, especially with some half a dozen Cleveland medalists out there.
Yeah.
You'll be here for the Cleveland medal on Monday.
Exactly. Okay, thank you, gentlemen.
Over to you, and thanks very much again to our wonderful cameraman, and done another fantastic
Yeah,
job.
thank you, Ollie Richardson, the one of the best cameramen going around. So good to see him back from Indo. Okay,
All right.
thank you.
Take
See you
care.
next week.
Over and bye. See you tomorrow.
Bye.